And that's why you should never put Twinkies on your pizza. Oh, hey guys, what's up? It's Andrew, the No-Nonsense Financial Coach. You earned a brownie point if you know what that reference is from. Comment. Twinkies on the pizza reference is from. If you know. Hashtag 90s kids. What's up, guys? So, here we go. Video number 3. I'd like to do this bounce back and forth between maybe kind of, philosophy videos, the way we thinkify about things, and then something practical. So we'll do some thinking, and then we'll do some application. So what I want to talk today about is budgeting, and kind of just the bare bones, the best way, in my opinion, to do a budget. And I know a lot of people do this, and it's the zero-based budget. Sometimes it's referred to as other names, the every dollar budget. Shout out to the every dollar app, Rachel Cruz from Ramsey Solutions, Dave Ramsey. I'm a Dave Ramsey fan, just in case anybody's wondering. I'm Dave-ish. I do about 95% of what Dave teaches, and I just tweak stuff a little bit. He would say I'm 5% wrong, and I'm okay with that, right? We don't all need to clone each other. We just need to make good choices with our money. Okay, so budgeting. We'll try to make this quick. And anybody that knows me knows that means it's probably going to be 45 minutes long, so we'll see what happens. So, zero-based budgeting. Basically what it is you are telling every dollar what to do. A lot of people in their budgeting, they pay their bills, and then, maybe you've got like a charitable giving line item, and then you've got savings and a vacation and an emergency fund. And then after that, there's just this like slush fund, right? And it gets spent on going out to eat. It gets spent on toys and knickknacks and tchotchkes and shenanigans and all that kind of stuff. There's a man driving without his headlights on. Oh, there we go. He turned them on. Good job, pal. So, rule 1, do a budget. Write it down on paper, because you can't do it in your head. If you do it in your head, it's going to be mental. See what I did there? You do your budget in your head, it's going to be mental. And there's some truth to that. It's just going to be chaotic. You're not going to remember things. You're going to forget stuff. You got to write it down. Once you've gotten to writing it down, do the the zero-based budget. Okay, every dollar that you make needs to be accounted for. Okay, so every month, however you do it. Something I'm going to talk about at some point is being a month ahead in your budget. Look to that video. I think I might do that video tomorrow, because I think it's super important to making the budgeting process easier. It takes a little while to get there. Kind of acts as an emergency fund too. We'll talk about it more in the next video. That's what I'm going to do. Okay, hold me to it. So if the next video after this isn't that, you tell me. Say, Andrew, you lied. And that's wrong. I gotta get some different voices to do. You do Chewbacca. Okay, zero-based budget. So whatever your budget is for the month, $3,000. Okay, every dollar gets a name. Every dollar gets a title. Every dollar gets an assignment. Okay, so rent, $800. Gas. Get in the habit of going back and look at how much you spend, because that helps you dial in your budget. Okay, so if you budget $350 for gas, and then you look back and you say, well, for the last 3 months, I've been doing what I do normally every day. Nothing out of the blue. I've only been spending $275. Budget $275 for gas, right? Budget is not hard and fast rules. It's more of what you call guidelines, to quote Captain Barbosa. Every dollar gets a name. So you start with the biggest expenses: rent, insurance, gas, whatever, childcare, groceries, utilities, and you do all of it. And then when you get down to the end of your budget and you're like, shoot, I got $500 left and I've paid for everything, look back at your priorities. And this goes back to being intentional, right? My last video, why you suck at money, is because you're not intentional. You end up with this slush fund of $400, $500, $600. Maybe it's more. Maybe y'all are making 10 grand a month and you've got a slush fund of $5 grand. Good for you, but quit being such an nincompoop. Be intentional with your money, right? It will go farther when you're intentional with it. Okay, that $500 that you don't give a name to, that you don't give a title to, that you don't give an assignment to, it will just vanish like a fart in the wind. Okay? Trust me, I know. I've been there, I've done it, and it doesn't work. It doesn't get you where you want to go, and that's what this is all about. It's about getting you where you want to go. It's about being a good steward of the resources that you've been given and the resources that you earn. And if you're not going to be intentional with your money, you're going to lose out on all those opportunities, okay? So do your budget, give every dollar a name. When you get down to that where you have whatever it's left over, if it's $10, if it's $100, everything's been paid, that's where you go back and you reevaluate. You say, okay, well, maybe I could save some more. Maybe I have an expense coming. One that always gets me that I don't like budgeting for each month, because it's like, $17 a month, is car registration. Maybe you start taking a little bit of that money and you stick it over in an account. You say, this is just for car registration, because it always sneaks up on me. I forget to budget for it. Maybe it's your Christmas fund. You end up with $50 a month every year, and I'm going to quote Dave Ramsey on this, is people forget that Christmas is on December 25th. Oh my gosh, it's on December 25th this year. I didn't know that. Did you know that? And you end up charging Christmas to your credit card. That's no bueno. That's no good. So every dollar gets a name. And this takes some time. It takes a couple months. If you've never done a budget before, this might take you 6 months to figure out. If you do a budget, but you kind of halfsies on it, it's going to take a little work. But you just got to do it. If you want to win with money, if you want the money problems that you've had in the past to not be money problems that you have in the future, you got to start doing something different, okay? And I believe in you. You can do this, okay? Get you a snack, get you a nice warm cup of coffee or tea or kombucha, whatever that stuff is that people drink. Something that makes your soul happy, and sit down and do this thing that makes your soul sad, so that you can win. It's super important. So the zero-based budget, every dollar gets a name. You don't have a slush fund. You don't. It's okay. So let me just add a little caveat to that. What my wife and I have done is we have like blow money, which is I hope that's not taken the wrong way. It's fun money for us individually. Okay, so I have some hobbies that I'm into, and so I get $50 a month, and if I want, I can save that $50 a month for 10 years and go buy a cool toy that I like with that $50 a month. Maybe my wife's super into plants. A lot of her money gets spent on plants. That's why my first video, Welcome to the Jungle, is titled that, because there was a joke that day about our house being like Jumanji on the inside because of the number of the plants that we have, and we just bought a bunch more because it's fruit tree season. So zero-based budget, guys. You have to do it. I don't care if you do it in a spreadsheet. I don't care if you do it on toilet paper with crayons. Do the zero-based budget. Every dollar gets a name. Every dollar gets an assignment. Okay? I like saying it that way. Every dollar has an assignment. You've got a little dollar, and he's got a little mission, and he's going to go out and fulfill that mission, and he's going to net you huge results. Give your dollars missions. Suit them up. Give them little fighter pilot helmets and M16s and all the resources available to them to go out and win battle, to go out and win. Okay? You just imagine every time you give a dollar a title, he's running out there and he's jumping in his F-16 and he's like, I've got a mission. I've got a job to do. I'm gonna go get those bad guys that are stealing all your money, boss. And we're gonna win this war together. Okay? Zero-based budget. If you have any questions, put it down in the comments. I realize I'm not talking to a huge audience right now, because as of making this video, I have just a couple subscribers. You all know who you are. I appreciate you and love you. But maybe somebody's watching this later on down the road when I have heaps and heaps of subscribers, like 27. Oh my gosh, if I had 27 subscribers. Y'all are watching this. Do the zero-based budget. I love you guys. You can do it. You can win. Like, comment, subscribe. Tell me I need to de-shine my dome because it's super reflective right there. Sorry about that, guys. Again, low production quality because I just wanted to start this as soon as I could. So I'll get to where I have fancy transitions and cool cutscenes from like Winnie the Pooh and the Matrix and It'll be great. We'll all laugh. We'll have a good time. Go out and do it. Zero-based budget. 10 minutes. Okay, I'm out. Love you guys. Bye.